All right, YouTube, back again, back again. Yeah, like I said, we got a little bit of sunshine, you know, and a few clouds. I'm not really to flip this phone. It's kind of cheap, you can't flip it to show you, you know. And but back to Sergio, Sergio today. Like I said, a breath of fresh air. You know, we're actually, I guess, Jay-Z's 99 Problems But a Bitch Ain't One came on, and he was playing, or somebody was playing it, and we commented on it and everything. I asked him, I said, "Hey, isn't Jay-Z gay?" So then I guess he was really telling the truth about like 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one, you know? So he was telling the truth, because he wasn't worried about a bitch. He likes dudes. So it sparked a conversation and everything. And he actually, I related to him on it myself and everything, in the sense that, like, I really don't care what people do with their lives. You know what I'm saying? That's not up to me to judge that, put them in condemnation. I have a lot of homosexual friends and everything. I showed them some music that I did over in Germany with a homosexual guy. And, but he was actually, you know, uh, as Oliver, he was actually cool. We kicked it. We kicked it and everything. And so what happens is, he goes in without even knowing my story or anything like that. He goes in to tell him about how he's at a shelter or something like that. And, it's LGBTQ. And, he exchanged a number and everything with, one of his roommates or what have you not. And so what had happened was, he said, what happened, the people, it was cool. We would call him though. But when he got drunk, he called them, and then he would also send naked pictures of himself and everything. And that it just made it all bad, grossed him out on it. He didn't even like staying inside of the homeless shelter, to where the LGBTQ community was there, and he didn't want to bring it up because they would go ahead and give different things upon you. And he's sitting up here just stating the facts and everything, because this is exactly what's happened to me. Of course, I didn't share it all either, you know, because I was just listening at the time. 'Cause a lot of times, you just listen, you just be quiet, you know, because you learn a lot. You learn a lot, and those are the type of conversations, again, that I say you actually run across a lot. And I do mean a lot, meaning like in Islam, a lot. She was uh, the spawn of a demigoddess. You know, those the disagreeable Elohim, okay, that mated with the humans here a lot. You know, I believe this also was in a chapter 19 of Lot, okay, of Genesis, Gene Isis. Remember, there's a woman there, and she only comes in there at the end of the story when the angels tell them not to look back. But there wasn't even a woman mentioned. But they made sure to mention a woman because she looked back a lot when the angels told her not to. And she turned into a vapor, they said a statue, a pillar of salt. But actually, reality, when you go to the Lexi, it's a vapor. She was vaporized, you know. But the confirmation on the slam on the door, did you hear that? At 427. Slammed the door on the bitch because she did not listen to the fucking angels that came to save them, because they were sodomizing or either licking lesbies, vaginas and so forth. And so she looked back a lot and vanished. And this is how Ruth, the story of Moab, meaning from a father, okay, began. Because the two daughters went and slept with Lot, you know, when they were drunk and everything, and got him drunk, as in as Ham did, laughing at Haon, which is Noah, spelled, you know, in the correct form, which is right to left instead of left to right. Haon, Noah. And so, therefore, this is the reason why Ham, or Hanan, will be cursed and be a servant. So they're doing pretty good right now in a general sense of taking care of the land. I'm walking around doing some surveying right now. They just really think they're, on some high horse, and they have all these uh, black people or niggers, which really the word white means black, dead, because they walk around here, only in the Allah suit, meaning arm, okay, meaning leg, and arm, and then the head, but they have no soul, and they can't take the sun. That's the reason why these clouds have been going ahead and here for the purpose of that, just to help them out while they're here learning inside of the school right now. But all of this right here, is about to. They know this time is over with, and so they better have dug a very good fucking world underneath. But that's okay. We are the underworld, and they will go ahead and have to get from out of that motherfucking place too. Okay? So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, you know? Let's go ahead and be able to see and appreciate all these things when you're actually uh, checking it out, checking you out at 7:04 on the clock. All right? So I want to go ahead and just encourage you all to make sure that you get outside and ground out, get some sunshine. All right? Get some sunshine. And don't be afraid of speaking your truth. All right? Don't be afraid of speaking your truth ever, for never. Okay? And this way, you are living out not only your dream, but the 14 generations in which have gone by that's living their dreams and their hopes and their realities. We don't hope, their realities through you and me. Okay? So I do want to thank you again, and even thank Sergio, because, like I said, a total breath of fresh air today. Total breath of fresh air. All right? And yeah, be fruitful and multiply, and we shall see you all in a little bit. 8:30.